Vayeishev, this week's Torah portion, opens by recounting the favor and love that Jacob bestows upon Joseph by giving him a coat of many colors, and the jealousy which this love incites in Joseph's brothers. Due to their hatred, the brothers devise a plan. They conspire to throw Joseph into a pit and tell their father that a savage beast devoured him. This week's Parsha crystallizes the dysfunctional family dynamics that are evident throughout the entire book of Genesis. Fraught father-son relationships, the painful intergenerational wounds of favoritism, the anger and resentment between siblings, and deep down the simple desire just to be loved. Joseph was thrown into an empty pit. No water in it, only snakes and scorpions. He reached his lowest level of darkness. It's a tragic and traumatic story, but it has a happy ending. Jonathan Sacks teaches, don't think you understand the story of your life at halftime. That is the lesson of Joseph. That at age 29, he would have been justified in thinking that his life was abject failure. Hated by his brothers, criticized by his father, sold as a slave, imprisoned on false charges, and with his one chance of freedom gone. The second half of the story shows us that Joseph's life was not that at all. He became a tale of unprecedented success, not only politically, but materially, morally, and spiritually. He became the first person in history to forgive. Joseph is an amazing example of a person who never gives up or gives in to his despair. He thrives on crisis. He finds himself in several actual pits, and then he has a project. How am I going to get out? He figures out where his resources are, both internally and externally. He trusts his skill and seems to have endless faith in the goodness of others. A great reminder during this dark time for all of us. Every bad thing that has happened may be the necessary prelude to the good things that are about to happen, because you have been strengthened by suffering and given courage by your ability to survive. That's what we learn from Joseph, who kept going, had faith, refused to despair, and was privileged to write a new and different chapter in the book of his life. Shabbat Shalom.